So if you want a stick for your check-in, you're welcome to grab that. Let's do a brief check-in here before we get started. In bringing ourselves into our bodies, you can keep your eyes open, or if you want, you are welcome to close them. If you're not using the stick, or even if you are, you're welcome to use your breath as well to draw you in. We're just doing an assessment, seeing what's on tap for us with our bodies. If our body's trying to tell us anything. Seeing if there's any tension wanting to hide in our bodies and starting the process of releasing that tension, knowing we don't have to hold it. Sometimes we develop the habit of holding it when we don't need to. Just take 2 or 3 more breaths here on our own. And after that last exhale, if your eyes are closed, you can open them. If you do have a stick, I'm going to have you place that off to the side. And we'll start with single leg balance. So you can bring your feet together, pick a foot you want to start with, and then we'll just balance on that foot. Everything else is remaining the same, the exception of being on 1 foot instead of 2. Still breathing, still feeling tall, still feeling well aligned. And we'll switch to the other foot gently. Just noticing if there's anything different from one side or the other that might be surprising you compared to past experiences. So we transition back to the other foot, then we'll begin a pulse. So we're just going to gently kind of bounce or pulse on that leg, just softly, bending the hip, the knee, and the ankle at whatever pace suits you. And with that same theme in mind, then we'll transition back to the other foot again, continuing that pulse. And as we begin to transition to the other foot, we're going to start to twist. So you can keep your arms in close, or you can extend them out. And we're just going to rotate from side to side. Just deferring to our balance as we do so. Again, still thinking about how tall we are through our body. We'll do one more to each side. And when you're ready, we'll transition to the other foot and continue that twist. And as we prepare to transition back to the other foot, we'll go from a twist to a side lean. Whenever you're ready, you can do that. So again, arms can be down or you can keep them extended. We're just going to lean gently from side to side. Still breathing, staying relaxed. One more lean to each side, then we'll transition back to the other foot. Continuing that same lean. Oh, almost lost it. Inhale and exhale. One more lean to each side. When we switch to the other foot, we will now U-swing. So swinging the arms under and up to each side. Watching those hands rise to the ceiling. Just a light toe touch with that extra foot if you need to regain your balance. One more swing to each side, then we'll transition to the other foot. One more swing to each side. And then you can place both feet down, just kind of shake it out a little bit. We're going to step forward and alternately with each foot. As we do so, we're going to twist in the opposite direction. So as I step with the right foot, I'll twist to the left. As I step forward with the left foot, twisting to the right. So whenever you're ready, you can start that process. Again, standing tall as we do that. It can be a short step or a long step, your choice. Arms can be in or extended out. One more to each side. And then you can step it out for a moment. We're going to step backwards now alternately. As we do that, we'll side lean in the opposite direction. So as I step back with the right foot, I lean to my left. As I step back with the left foot, I lean to my right. So whenever you're ready, you can start that process. Continuing to breathe, inhaling and exhaling intentionally. One more time with each leg. And you can step that out. We'll sidestep side to side this time. As we do that, we'll use swing in the opposite direction. So as I step to my right, I'll swing to my left. As I step to my left, I'll swing to my right. So whenever you're ready, you can start that process. You can keep the opposite toe down, or if you want to bring it into single leg balance, you're welcome to do that. One more to each side. And you can step it out, shake it loose, grab a drink if you need it. You'll need your handheld weights, a band, and a stick today. The first movement will be a figure eight pattern step. And we'll reverse the direction each time you complete a full figure eight. But what we're going to do with each step, you're going to reach down to the floor with the opposite hand. So anytime I'm stepping with my right foot, I reach with my left hand. Anytime I step with my left foot, I reach with my right hand. And we're just going to do a figure eight pattern as we do that. So we'll start in about 5 seconds. You can use weight for this first time, or if you want to use it as a warm up, you can. 2, 1, and here we go. Once you complete that full figure eight, then change your direction. Fifteen more seconds. Three, 2, and 1. So we'll repeat that same movement again, and then we'll add on a wide stance position, alternating diagonal high pull. So this will be number 2. So again, you can use weight for that as well. We'll start the figure eight step in about 10 seconds here. Maybe pick a different starting direction this time for some variety. In 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Fifteen more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Alternating diagonal high pull is next. Take as wide a stance as you prefer. It's kind of like a glorified lunge as we reach across. And as we pull up, keep that elbow above the wrist and above the weight. Pick your direction. We'll start in 5 seconds. In 2, 1, here we go. Come up nice and tall at the top before transitioning to the other side. Fifteen more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Change your weight if you need to. We will be using the bands for number 3 around our ankles. Okay, so we'll start with the figure eight step first, with or without weight. Again, pick a different direction if you need to. We'll start in 10 seconds. Reaching to the opposite foot in 2, 1, here we go. 10 seconds left. 3, 2, and 1. Back to alternating diagonal high pull. And have your band ready for number 3. We'll start in 15 seconds. Starting in 5, 2, 1. Here we go. Whatever pace you choose to go at, make sure you're in control of the pace and it's not overcoming you. Bending at the hip, the knee, and the ankle to lower that weight down, and then extending as you pull up. "15 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Weights down, grab your band. Placing it around the ankles. Non-alternating arc swing, so you're going to pick one leg to balance on, the other leg will swing around. We'll start in 5 seconds. Pick your leg. In 2, 1, here we go. Trying to keep tension on that band throughout the whole range of motion. Ten more seconds. 2, 1, and just shake out a little bit. We'll switch to the other side. We'll start that in 10 seconds. Starting in 5, in 2, 1, here we go. Nice and smooth. If you lose your balance, just regather yourself and start again. 15 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Catch your breath, grab a quick drink. We'll go a little extended break here. The 4th element, we'll use a stick. And it'll also be a single leg balance movement once again. So when we resume, it'll be the figure 8 pattern step, reaching down to the opposite foot with the opposite arm. Again, pick a different spot to begin your stepping sequence with, just to give yourself a little bit of variety here. We'll start in about 10 seconds. Starting in 5, 2, 1, here we go. Coordinate your breath with your movements as well as you can. 5 more seconds. 2, 1. And alternating diagonal high pull is next, followed by the band movement. We'll start in 15 seconds. Find your foot width that you want to have, and we'll go from there. Starting in 5. Strong body, 2, 1. Here we go. Inhale and exhale, 15 more seconds. Three, 2, and 1. Finding your band, stirruping your ankles. Start in 15 seconds. It's going to arc swing. Pick the foot you want to balance on. We'll begin in 5, in 2, 1. Here we go. Fifteen more seconds. Three, 2, and 1. Shake it out a little bit. We'll start with the other foot. We'll go in 10 seconds. In 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Fifteen more seconds. Stay focused. Three, 2, and 1. Bands off to the side. We'll grab our sticks. Again, in single leg balance, we're going to try to floor touch to overhead reach with the stick. So you decide how wide you want your hand position to be, and then just move from there. Floor just means as low as you can get, and then overhead reach is reaching as high as you can. We'll start in 5 seconds. Pick your foot. In 2, 1. Here we go. Fifteen more seconds on this leg. 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out. We'll repeat that same thing on the other leg. We'll start that in 10 seconds. Starting in 5, 2, 1, here we go. Big extension over top. Not letting your shoulders shrug the stick up. We're just reaching, keeping our shoulders in a good spot on our ribs. "15 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Place that stick off to the side. We'll begin again. The next movement will be on the ground on our side. So we start with the figure 8 step, and then we'll proceed from there. We'll begin in 10 seconds. Starting in 5, 2, 1, here we go. "15 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Diagonal high pull is next. We'll start in 15 seconds. Starting in 5, in 2, 1, here we go. One leg bends while the other leg straightens as you reach from one side to the other. "15 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Grabbing our bands, stirruping our ankles, arc swing. Begin in 10 seconds. Starting in 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. And trying to stay as tall as we can as we swing that leg around, keeping constant tension on the band as well as possible. "15 more seconds on this leg. 3, 2, and 1. And we'll switch to the other leg. We'll start that in 10 seconds. Here we go in 3, 2, and 1. Same thing, other side. 15 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Place those fans off to the side, grabbing your sticks. And single leg balance, floor touch to overhead reach, or as low as you can get to overhead reach. Again, we want the focus to be on balance. We'll start in 10 seconds. Pick your foot. Standing tall each time you reach to the floor. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Fifteen more seconds on this leg. 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out. 10 seconds, we'll switch to the other side. Starting in 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. We have 15 seconds left. Then we'll move to the floor next. We'll be on our side for struggling starfish. 3, 2, and 1. Sticks to the side, find your way to the floor. Pick a side, we'll do both sides. Struggling starfish. Again, track that arm with your eyes, allowing that leg to move in the opposite direction. We'll start in 10 seconds. Bottom arm and leg are as straight as you can keep them. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Coordinate your breath as you move. We have 15 more seconds on this side. 3, 2, and 1. Rolling to the other side. We'll start in 10 seconds. Again, bottom arm and leg are as straight as you can keep them. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Big, big reach. Fifteen more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. And gently push yourself up. Take a little extended break here. Catch your breath, grab a drink. We'll continue that same list, and then with handheld weights, we'll do a floor touch to stand onto toes with overhead reach. That'll be the next in line. But we'll start with that figure 8 step pattern first. We'll start in about 20 seconds. Starting in 10 seconds. In 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Fast. 15 more seconds. Three, 2, and 1. Alternating diagonal high pull. We'll start that in 15 seconds. Find your width. In 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Ten more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Grabbing your bands. Arc swing. We'll start in about 10 seconds. In 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Create as much range as you desire, as much tension as you desire. Keep breathing. 15 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Shake it loose a little bit. Switching to the other side. We'll begin in 5 seconds. In 2, 1. Here we go. Stay relaxed. 15 seconds left. 3, 2, and 1. Set the band off to the side, grabbing your sticks. Single leg balance, floor touch to overhead reach. We'll begin in 10 seconds. Hang in there now. It's fatigue time setting in. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. We have 15 seconds left on this leg. 3, 2, and 1. Shake everything out. Switching to the other leg, starting in 10 seconds. Starting in 5, in 2, 1. Here we go. Fifteen more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Stick off to the side. We go back to the ground. Struggling starfish. Pick which side you want to begin with. We'll start in 15 seconds. Big reach with that top arm and leg, starting in 10. In 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Fifteen more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. And we'll go to the other side. Starting in 10 seconds. In 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Inhale and exhale. Three, 2, and 1. Push yourselves up. Squat with floor touch to overhead reach, adding a toe raise if you can. We'll start in 15 seconds. Just be in control of your speed. Stand tall at the top, good squat at the bottom. Starting in 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Fifteen more seconds. Three, 2, and 1. Very good. One more time through. We'll use the stick the last time. So again, we'll start with the figure 8 pattern step. We'll start in 5 seconds. In 2, 1, here we go. Fifteen seconds left. Three, 2, and 1. Wide stance, alternating diagonal high pull to finish. We'll begin in 15 seconds. Starting in 10. In 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Fifteen seconds left. Three, 2, and 1. Weights down, grabbing your band. We'll start in 20 seconds. Pick your leg. We'll start in 5 seconds. In 2, 1. Here we go. Standing nice and tall, swinging that leg around. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Shake it loose. Other leg in 5 seconds. In 2, 1. Here we go. 15 more seconds. Three, two, and one. Bands off to the side. We'll grab our sticks next. Again, single leg balance. Floor touch with overhead reach. Stay focused. We'll start in 10 seconds. Don't let the fatigue overwhelm your thinking. Starting in 5, in 2, 1. Here we go. 15 seconds left. 3, 2, and 1. Switch to the other side. We'll start that side in 10 seconds. Starting in 5, 2, 1. Here we go. $15 left. Three, 2, and 1. Sticks off to the side. Going to the floor, struggling starfish. Start in 10 seconds. In 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. $15 seconds left. 3, 2, and 1. And over to the other side. Starting in 5 seconds. In 2, 1. Here we go. Hang in there. Ten more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Press yourself up. Weight in hand if you'd like it. Squat with floor touch to overhead reach with the toe raise. We'll start in 15 seconds. Starting in 5, 2, 1. Here we go. Fifteen more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and grab your stick. Take a nice wide grip. Overhead reach, we're going to step forward with the left leg and then lean to our left. So from the side, it'll look like this. I'm going to step, hold it there, and just lean to my left. And then back to neutral, step back, arms down, shake it out a little bit. Step forward with the right, with the hands overhead, and then lean to your right. And back to neutral, step back, arms down, shake it loose. Take a nice wide grip, bring that stick up overhead, and then as you can, keeping 3 points of contact, bring that stick out behind you without jutting your neck forward. Feel that stretch for a moment. Keep breathing. And then we'll bring that stick out and down in the front. Shake it loose a little bit. You can keep your hands there. If you want to go a little more extreme, you can go a little bit closer to the center. 3 points of contact in your spine. Then one more time, up, overhead, and then gently behind without jutting your head forward. Elbows are straight without being locked out. And then we'll bring that stick down to the front. Shaking it loose. One more time with the stick overhead. Then we're just going to gently roll in a circular pattern in both directions. Nice and easy. It can be small circles, large circles. Just watch out for where your stick is swinging, where you're at. One more time in each direction. Then stick down in front. Just going to gently let that stick glide down the legs, keeping our legs straight this time. Go as far as you comfortably can. Pause and hold it at the bottom and take a breath or two there. And then we'll gently come back up from there. Then we'll bring the stick up with a big inhale. And as we exhale, allow that stick to come down. All right. Well done.